Grinders and grindettes, what's happening? This shit got a black abstract. You are locked in once again, and I appreciate you for it. Today is the video of all videos. Only one on YouTube who's doing this song by song comparison. Listen, it took me weeks to perfect this list, to curate it, to get it looked over, get opinions, to vibe out to it, and I'm very proud of what we have. Before we get into it, let me give a shout out to my sponsors, PrayForBuffalo.com. It's a nonprofit organization that was started up, and it's to support the survivors of the May 14th shooting that took place in Buffalo, New York, which is where I'm from, as you can see from the spinning Buffalo Bills hat. And it's all donations proceeds go to the survivors and victims, families of the shooting. We got yard signs, Pray for Buffalo yard signs, shirts, sweatshirts, pocket tees, hoodie, anything you can think of. Also on the website, we got other merch as well. So when you go there and into the promo code abstract when you check out, you will get something off of your order. Go over there, support. Even if you don't want to support per se, just go over there and see what we got. You help support the channel. That's my brand as well over there. I got my own collection with them. So prayforbuffalo.com, or you can go to iamtrill.com. It's one and the same. Now let's get into this video. Chris Brown versus Usher, or Usher versus Chris Brown, has been a talk of the Verzuz town for quite some time now. And I doubt if we ever get this Verzuz, but hey, who knows, man? We didn't think we would get Jeezy versus Gucci Mane, and lo and behold, we got it. So this has been the talk, and I was just like, yo, how can I do this? Now, if you watch my channel, you know I'm big on the verses. I got a whole playlist, which I'll leave at the end. I even have potential verses that haven't happened, but that might happen, and where we break it down and do a song-by-song comparison. We do the hottest songs of that era that are kind of might be similar for each artist. And, you know, I put all my bias to the side. Like this particular battle, I really don't have a dog in this fight because I love both artists equally. I grew up on Usher. He's more from my generation, I would say. But at the same way, I would say Chris Brown is my generation as well, because I'm like right in the middle age-wise of both those guys. I believe Usher's probably like, what, 45 maybe? Chris Brown's 30-something. Maybe late 20s. So I'm like right in the middle of both these gentlemen. So I actually saw both of their careers spawn off. I remember Usher, Think of You, then he disappeared for a few years, and he came out with You Make Me Wanna, You Make Me Wanna Lead the One I'm With. He came out with that, and it's just been nonstop. So without being said, I got a playlist. Let's pull up the playlist that I got. And like I said, this has been looked over, listened to, reviewed, changed, and moved around, and this is the final product. So as you can see what we got here on the screen, this is it, man. This is the ultimate right here. Look at that, man. And listen, you see this playlist anywhere else, just know they got it from your boy. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else got this. You know what I'm saying? So let me get a swig. I gotta take my multivitamin, and we're gonna get right into this thing. All right, so listen, we're gonna start out with one of the first songs they had, and I know this wasn't the breakout single of Chris Brown, but like I said, I like to do songs that are similar in tone to these artists, and this is great for both artists, this first song, because this was both off their first albums. So first we got Think of You by Usher versus Yo, Excuse Me, Miss by Chris Brown. Excuse me, miss, I know the last dance for you. And you got Think of You by Usher, which is, I love this song. Even though it was slept on and kind of got overlooked, this is during Usher's Puffy time with Puff Daddy time, when he was with Puff Daddy. So I'm going to say, I don't know, man, because this is different eras. Same age, damn near, but Chris brought a crazy energy. Usher wasn't really dancing like that around this time. Not saying that matters, because it's all about the song. But if I had to listen to one in the car as I'm driving over, I would go with Thank You. Thank You is like one of my favorite Usher. It's like a sleeper. It don't really show his vocal power, ability per se. It's kind of just a simple, but it's just a vibe, man. So I'm gonna go with Think of You. You Make Me Wanna versus Poppin' from Chris Brown. You make me wanna leave the wanna. You get it poppin'. Yo, I'm telling you now. Listen, now put your bias to the side and just think about both these songs. Both are great in their own right. This ain't easy. It ain't like automatically now. If you're just a super Usher fan or if you're just a super Chris Brown fan, you can say that. But if you like me, who's a fan of both and appreciate what their contributions are and know what these songs did at that particular time, this is hard. This ain't easy. I love You Make Me Wanna, cause that put Usher back on the map. That made him who he was. And I love Poppin'. You get it poppin'. What's your name, shorty? I'm gonna go with tie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say a tie. It's my list. I can say that. Whatever you guys decide, that's on you. But I'm gonna go with tie. All right, next we got Nice and Slow versus Ain't No Way You Won't Love. I'm gonna go with Nice and Slow. We got My Way versus Gimme That Remix featuring Lil Wayne. And we could just say Gimme That, the original version, but Lil Wayne do add an extra sprinkle to it. So listen, we could do My Way. I was about to say he had a remix, but I don't think he got a remix. That was him rapping on it. But he does have a radio version where he sings 3 verses versus the rapping part. But let's look. We're just going to stick to what we got. So My Way versus Gimme That. Gimme That. Shit. I love My Way. I'm gonna go with Gimme That though. I'm sorry. Gimme That is hard. I don't care what you say. Like you can't. Oh, it was before. It's the songs here. My Way is a great song. It's the title song to his album. Great video. Classic video. Gimme That is hard though, man. Young boy just turned 16 and I got like killing it on that. All right, Nice and Slow versus Ain't No Way. I'm gonna go with Nice and Slow. That's classic. It's 7 o'clock in the dark. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Next we got My Way versus Gimme That. As we know, My Way was the title track to Usher's second album, which is the album that made him the superstar he is today. And Gimme That was a classic, especially the verses by Lil Wayne. And that's not the advantage for me. It's the actual record. And I just like how Chris came back with this joint. Young boy just turned 16 and I got it. And like Chris was on a roll with this one, man. Next we got You Remind Me versus With You. You remind me of a girl that so I'm gonna go with You Remind Me. You Got It Bad versus Say Goodbye. It's never the right time to say goodbye. And versus You Got It. I'm gonna go with You Got It Bad. You Don't Have to Call versus Famous Girl. I'm gonna go with You Don't Have to Call. Listen, this is a lot of yous. Let's look at this album, which was done intentionally. Next, let's get into the good stuff. Now we got Yeah versus Run It featuring Jules Santana. Yeah featured Ludacris and Lil Jon. And this was like Usher's first lead single off the Confessions album, which is his magnum opus to me, is classic. So this is hard, man. Both similar. Run It. Run It was Chris Brown's first breakout song. Classic verse by Jules Santana. But I'm gonna go with I gotta go with Yeah, dude. Yeah was just completely unexpected, left field. I'm like, yo, Usher on one right now. And as we know, it was the follow up or the lead to a classic album, which was Confessions. Fuck yeah. Confessions Part 2 versus Chris Brown. Liquor. Shit. Shit. It's no in this liquor. Oh yeah. Sarah's get. I gotta go with Confessions though. You know, Confessions is Confessions. Next we got Burn. Burn, featuring Fine or versus Fine China, by Chris Brown. Listen, I always felt Burn was kind of like a knockoff of You Got It Bad. I feel like it was the same similar theme. It was just it was just like a part two to You Got It Bad. So I'm gonna go with Fine China. Fine China is like one of Chris Brown's timeless records, man, because they told me what they was going with this particular song. They was trying to emulate Michael Jackson and make it like this timeless record, and I think they definitely succeeded in doing that. Next we got Usher. Can you handle it? If I go there, baby, with you. Come on now. And next we got Chris Brown. Your man ain't me. I'm gonna go Usher. Can you handle it? Next we got Usher. That's what it's made for versus Sweet Love by Chris Breezy. I'm gonna go with That's What It's Made For. Next we got My Boo versus Chris Brown To My Bed. This is actually supposed to be swapped out. It's supposed to be Usher, My Boo versus Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks, No Air. But my graphic guy sucks. And he's a young kid. He's from the Philippines. He doesn't really take order or direction too well. So he sent me this one, and this is messed up. But anyway, it's supposed to be that, and I think that My Boo still is the better record. But I wanted to do two duets that they had. Next we got Seduction versus Back to Sleep by Chris Brown. Seduction. Come on, Back to Sleep is a classic Chris Brown record. Rock you back to sleep, man. Let me ride. Come on, man. Shit hard. So yeah, Back to Sleep. Next we got Usher, Do It To Me versus Who's Gonna Nobody. I'm gonna go with Chris Brown, Who's Gonna. Next we got Throwback versus No Guidance. Throwback is a classic joint with Jadakiss, man. I'm loving my baby. I'm gonna go with No Guidance though, man. No Guidance is a timeless record, and it made me go see Chris Brown in tour. And that was the same day I closed on my house, and what a hell of a day. What a hell of a day, I must say. Listen, I just got earrings again for the first time too. If you ain't noticed, you know, I'm popping out here. Let me see what we got here. We got Trading Places versus Privacy. I'm gonna go with Privacy. You got Hey Daddy versus Go Crazy. Ooh, this is a good one too. This is a good one, man. Shit. How many songs we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20 songs. Man. Hey Daddy and Go Crazy, though, was... this was just the biggest one because me and my fiance was really debating, like, damn, like, she loved that Hey Daddy. And that Hey Daddy song is hard. But I love Go Crazy, man. It's not a lot of songs where I'd be jealous or be like, yo, man, I wish I would have made that or hopped on that. But that's one of the songs, dude. Like, and the thing is, Young Thug was flawless on the song, but it's like, yo, I wish I was on that song instead of him. Like, but he killed the song, so you can't even be mad at him. But it's just one of those runs, Chris Brown, like the No Guidance and the No Go Crazy. It's just like, yo, how are you coming up with this stuff? You know what I'm saying? But Go Crazy is a fucking great song, man. And I got on Go Crazy late. I got on Go Crazy probably 4 months after it was popping. Next we got DJ Got Us Falling in Love versus Forever. I'm gonna go with Forever by Chris Breezy. Cause I don't like them little trans pop songs that they be having. If you tally it up, which I didn't, but you guys will, and you'll leave it in the comments who won. But I think maybe Usher might have won, if I'm not mistaken, just based off of, I think Usher got the slight edge to it. But it wasn't no cakewalk in the park by far. And there's a couple of songs that got left off, that should have been left off maybe. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Um, I think this was good. I think this was the ultimate versus right here. Like this is probably as close as it could get to a real life versus, with the song selections. But only it was just one thing I had to switch out, a couple other things. But like I said, my graphic guy, he just don't understand sometimes. But anyway, post your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. It's a good one. It's a good one. If you agree or disagree, we could talk about it respectfully in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe. Go to prayforbuffalo.com if you wanted to support the channel. Also left my Cash App in the description. And make sure you like, subscribe, please. Thank you.